And this week we are working next door to my own house. Mine is over there with the red deck on the left. Um, on my neighbor's house, she's a bi-weekly cut. She tends to not care much about how her backyard comes out, but I do. So she gets the same work that everyone's front yards get. Normally backyards, I'll just do my standard on, and we apply more nurture to the front yards and nature to the back. We let the backs do what they do, but this is my practice grounds. I treat hers as good as I treat mine because she's right next door. Of course, after a standard perimeter of the yard, we do our normal thing where we double back over every pass to make sure that we are really getting a good clean cut in the yard. There are somehow, for some reason, leaves that have come down in the middle of spring and summer that we will just mulch right into the yard. Not worried about raking those. We never do. We always mulch them in, even at the end of the season. Dog toy. Speaking of the dog, you'll notice that at this point in the yard is where it grows the thickest, especially right there by the deck. You'll see the clippings really spraying out of the chute hardcore here because this is just where the yard is the thickest, and this is a very thick, very healthy backyard. After a really wet June, we've had a dry week thus far. I'm recording this on Wednesday the 25th. Uh, but so the yard has grown very healthily, very good. It's been real dry this week, so it does look pretty dry. It just means it's easy to cut. One thing you may see here, and I'm not sure if you can from the video, I know I saw it cutting, is that when cutting this tall grass, the clippings tend to lay there on top of what I just cut. So this will definitely require a third pass, and you will see that later in the video. One thing you can't see from this angle, I've noticed in the video, is my stripes. Like, you can see they're there, but from where I am there right now, right there in the video, they are very more pronounced from that end of the yard than they are from the bottom. I will show you guys what I'm talking about when I take the thumbnail at the end. Now I'm switching directions for my third cut to really, to really get those clippings cut up as finely as possible. Two, to show off my stripes again that you will see in the thumbnail that I'll take at the end of the video. These diagonals I'm cutting into her backyard actually match the ones I burned into her front yard this morning. I cut her front yard first, which is when I edged and trimmed everything, which is why you did not see that on this video. I trimmed and edged, then I cut the front yard, then I came back a couple of hours later to do this. Blades off because blowing the clippings against my fence there would just blow them back on me, and I've already cut that spot off at least 3 times by the time I've gotten to this. Blades back on and back to the striping. I actually started across the middle of the yard and worked my way to the top first, so coming back down to the bottom, I'll finish right where the camera happens to be. Thorns, I swear I'm gonna cut that next week. More thorns, I swear I'm gonna cut that next week.